If you want to get really strong forearms and a strong grip and overcome any of the aches and pains, things like golfer's elbow and tennis elbow, then this is an excellent exercise. I first learned the pronation to supination exercise that I'm going to teach you here from Kung Fu back in my days when I was doing martial arts, but we now incorporate it in our UMS program and get incredible results with our members.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
Wrist pronation to supination. We use this to condition the grip and prepare the forearms for the work coming in the UMS. A common injury we see is forearm tendinopathy, known as golfer's elbow or tennis elbow. This can usually be avoided with correct load management. Use a broom, as you can easily increase the intensity by gripping further from the center. Hold it firmly and keep the arm and body still as you rotate. Slow the eccentric contraction on both sides to 3 seconds with a 1 second concentric contraction. So as you lift to the center, you use a 1 second contraction, and then as you lower to each side, you use a 3 second eccentric contraction. You should keep your wrist and forearm in a straight line. You will need to keep the broom at an angle to achieve this. There is a lot of grip work in the early phases of the UMS, and it is important that you manage your load effectively. You are not looking to go to failure here. You are simply building up strength and load tolerance for the more demanding loads you will put on your grip and arms in later phases of the UMS. The cues to think of are: keep the elbow close to the body, keep the broom on an angle, keep the wrist straight.
This is a really good exercise to do at the end of your workout. Like when you're doing your upper body workout, do either 3 to 5 sets of this at the end of your training. Now, people always ask how much should you do, and it just depends on what your goals are. You could do this like for 2 sets a day, and you could do it every day as a priming exercise. Like you could do it just as a way to slowly and gradually build strength and tolerance daily. But for best results, and for most people, I recommend that you do it 2 times a week with a 48 to 72 hour rest period. So you do it at the end of any workout that involves gripping strength. So it can be done at the end of a deadlifting workout. That's how we do it in the UMS, because obviously you do so much gripping with deadlifting. But you could also do it at the end of an upper body workout. So when you've been doing bench pressing and bent over row, or shoulder pressing and pull-ups, whatever your upper body workout, an arms workout, whatever it is. So it's a really good way to do that. Now, when you start, a good rep range to start with is 12 to 15 reps. And then as you get better, you move down to the 10 to 12 reps, and then finally sort of the 8 to 10 rep range. The reason why is because the amount of reps that you do also dictates the amount of weight that you're lifting. So when you do a higher rep range, you're doing lower weight, and lower rep range is a higher weight. So there's an inverse relationship between how many reps you're doing and how much weight you're lifting. And you want to start with something a little bit lighter so that you can build up the tissue tolerance. It's a really great couple of exercises to do to progress. And yeah, it's something that I did originally in Kung Fu back in my years when I was doing Wushu, and when I started learning it from coaches from strength training as well. That's when I really started to think about the importance of these exercises that I'd been doing for such a long time, and never really giving much thought as to what it had done to my ability. But strong grip, strong forearms means strong person. You're only as strong as your weakest link. So if you're doing all this work to strengthen up your upper body and your shoulders and your core and your legs and everything, but you're not doing anything for your forearms and for your grip, then that remains the weak link in your system, and that means that the system as a whole is weak. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, then you're serious about getting strong, flexible, and fit, which means you need to check out the Unify Movement System. UMS is strength and flexibility training reinvented into one highly efficient and effective 60-minute workout. Whether you want better physical performance or a leaner physique, our UMS app will get you there faster. Just click this link right here to learn more, or go to unitygym.com. I'm looking forward to meeting you inside. Oh, and before you go, please hit the like and subscribe buttons to support our channel so we can continue creating content like this for you.